Miracles, and I'm Heather Scavetta. Today I wanted to talk about the new year. Right now it's December 30th, 2023, and I know a lot of people are thinking about their New Year's resolutions and what they want to accomplish in the next year. And I think it's a good time to reflect on oneself and what your goals might be or things that you're working on and how you can schedule those things into your life so that you can accomplish them. But as we go along the spiritual path, we learn a lot about the reality of life. And we start to understand that goals are good, they have their purpose in our life, and working towards those goals can be very useful in many different areas of our life. But more and more, we hopefully come to understand that it's not just about doing things and accomplishing things, it's about how. What kind of energy, what kind of mindset, what kind of heart set are we in when we approach everyday tasks and also when we work on our goals. And this is becoming more important to me, and I've had direct messages given to me about this. And oftentimes we don't think about it. So if you're thinking about working towards something, think about doing that task and even approaching that task with a heart set and a mindset that you're going to enjoy it, that you're going to enjoy your life. Even if you don't have any goals, that you're going to approach daily living and things that we do with joy. And I know for a lot of people that can feel difficult. Like, how do you even define joy? What is joy? And some people may think it's happiness. Some people may think it's gratitude. And it can be those things. It can also be a deep sense of fulfilling your purpose. That can bring a lot of joy. Witnessing communications from your spirit team, that can bring you a lot of joy. But we have to move more into how we do things, how we are on a daily basis than tasks. Because oftentimes when we set goals, we look at it as work. We look at it as something we have to do, something we want to do, but also there's a part of us that, well, we have to do it. And if we can kind of rearrange that perspective and think about it as an opportunity for us to experience joy doing it. And I'm quite sure that you will find the task easier, definitely more enjoyable. But also, when you're in that state of joy, which can be many different things to different people, again, it could be happiness, could be a sense of purpose, whatever it means to you, that you really are connecting to the divine as well, because isn't the divine joy itself? And so open your mind and heart to the possibility that you can approach daily living with an attitude of joy. And again, for some people, that can be very difficult. You're going through different challenges in your life, and it can be really hard to find. And so take it a little step at a time. And sometimes we don't know what joy is, but we can reset our attitude to be grateful for this moment. And that can really open us up to experience joy. Some of us find accepting joy in our life more difficult than others. And I know since the loss of my daughter, that feeling of carrying that can rob you of joy because it is a sad thing. It can be looked at as a tragedy, but I also know it has given me so much, this journey of rediscovering her and learning how to communicate with her. That in itself has brought me the experience of joy. Like, how can that be? How can that be that we can go through something so difficult and know that it's going to be with us for a lifetime and yet experience it also as extremely joyous? It's different for each person, but I know it's possible because I'm living that paradox, if you want to look at it that way, that there's extreme sorrow, but also extreme joy. And that was my intent when I started this journey, to find joy again and ultimately to have peace in my mind. And I didn't think it was possible, but it is, and I have found it. Now, am I still a work in progress? Yes. Am I still human? Yes. Am I here to experience all my emotions? Yes. And so I allow myself to have those moments where I'm sad, where I miss how it was, especially this time of year. This is the anniversary of her passing. It's going to be 20 years New Year's Eve. So it is a time of reflection for sure. But I can't ignore or diminish how much she's given me in these past 20 years. It's just beyond comprehension. And that includes the rest of my spirit team and all the other loved ones who have come to me so that I can give their loved ones messages. I still know your face. I still know your energy. That won't leave me. And I feel very grateful for that. And so, yes, we live with that heartache. But if we look at it and move towards that understanding that it's not something that we had control over, that life will be life, then we can fulfill our purpose. Because if you're still on this earth, you have a purpose to be fulfilled. So instead of looking at 2024 or the next year or the next week or the next month or however you think about your future and what you want to accomplish and experience, can we instead focus on how we do those things? Because I feel like that's where it opens. That's where we can experience that divine. So this is what I hope for you in the upcoming year, is that more and more you allow yourself to experience joy in the moment. And each person will do it differently. And little steps, and all those little steps will culminate together. And before you know it, you're having longer spans of joy in your life. We can look to the great masters that have walked the earth before who understand this, and we can look to them and know that it is possible, that we can live a life that has its challenges and yet find joy within it. And so I hope that you'll open yourself to this experience more and more. Because again, I do feel like it's a real opening for something bigger. And I do pray and hope that for you. I just want to remind you that my website is schoolofmiracles.ca. I do offer one-to-one coaching so that you can learn how to do mediumship, channeling, and communicate it with your spirit team and your loved ones. And I've also written 2 books. One is The Power of Love. It's kind of like a memoir of what happened after my daughter died and how all these miracles occurred and continue to. And my second book is a channeled book. Jesus came to me and spoke through me to this book. And it's called The Way of the Heart. And it's really a guidance system for your life. How do you listen to your heart? How do you hear it? And how can you be guided by your heart instead of your mind to bring it down into your heart? So thank you so much for listening. And I hope that you connect in with me next time.